What is good, everybody, man? It's your boy Jay in the building. We is back again with another video, man. Now, before we get this video started, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys share this video, man. All right, Grand Fam. Let me holler at y'all for a moment, please, man. Now, I know the season hasn't gone the way y'all wanted it to. Now, as an honorary member of the Grand Fam, I feel it's my duty to holler at y'all about some things, man. Now, I do have some good news and bad news. I'm going to get with the bad news first. Bad news, there's no SWAT championship game this year. I know, that's, that's kind of irrelevant at this point. Y'all, started off 3-2 in the first 5 games. Offense was looking explosive. Averaged over 400 yards a game. Averaged 33 points per game. Miles Crowley threw for 10 touchdowns to only one interception. Thinking y'all were number 1 in scoring offense, number 2 or 3 in total offense, and I think y'all were top 3 in rushing. And the offense, listen, y'all even beat Fairview for the first time in like 7 or 8 years. So, I thought after that, y'all started off 2-0 in the conference. I'm thinking y'all finna take off. Then the last 4 games, y'all just completely nosedived. Now, granted, y'all lost to Alcorn by 1 point. No biggie. Then the Alabama A&M game happens. And not only do Grambling lose at homecoming, which it hasn't happened in God knows how long, it was a beatdown at home. And when I see that, now I'm looking on Twitter and I'm looking at how many fans were absolutely disgusted by that performance by y'all. Absolutely disgusted. And I'm seeing now on Twitter about just Grambling fans just had enough of Hugh Jackson already in his second year. And I'm thinking to myself, God damn, y'all is uptight so quickly. So now Grambling State is 4-5. They're 3-3 in the conference. Here's the good news though. And listen, I know it may not be that good of news for y'all, but it should be. So listen to me. Good news is y'all can still have a winning record this year. I'll put it this way. Y'all already won more games than y'all did last year, with 2 more games to go this year. Y'all haven't had a winning record since 2019. Y'all haven't won more than 4 games in the conference since 2016 or 17. And y'all have a chance to do that this year. So by those numbers, y'all still have something to play for. Granted, listen, these last 2 games are very winnable games. Very winnable games. You got Pine Bluff, a struggling Pine Bluff with a first-year head coach, a struggling Pine Bluff on Friday. Now, granted, it's an away game. Pine Bluff is at home. It's a Friday night game. Who knows how this team might come out? Now, I'm with y'all if Grambling State loses this game, because Grambling State shouldn't lose this game coming up. And then you got the Bayou Classic. Y'all going to be going up against a struggling Southern, which the last 2 games, even though they beat Texas Southern, the offense, the last 2 games have been completely awful. So, listen, Grambling, y'all still have a chance to build on next year by winning these last 2 games. So, I wouldn't be so quick to put Coach Hugh Jackson on the hot seat just yet. It's way too early for that. Look at it this way. Let's compare what Hugh Jackson is doing to what Eddie George is doing. If you look at his first year, he was 5-6. Last year, he was 4-7. And then this year, with I think 2 or 3 games left, he's 6-3. Tennessee State ain't been 6-3 since 2016 or 2017, one of those years. So Eddie George has been improving, very much improved. So Coach Hugh Jackson can do the same thing. It takes time, y'all, especially when it comes to college coaching. By the 3rd year, if it hasn't improved, then you could probably put him on the hot seat. But this is only his 2nd year, y'all. Like, give it time. Just give it time. You know what I'm saying? I know, listen, Miles Crawley, I believe, will play better. You know, he hasn't had the greatest last 4 games, you know, especially with the offense, you know, averaging 20 points per game, him throwing 3 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. It hasn't been good. But I believe Grambling State's offense could, you know, they could turn it around. Grambling State's defense is starting to show up, especially with these last 2 games. They are starting to show up. So I'm liking what I'm seeing these last 2 games from Grambling State defense. But the offense got to be where it was, man. Got to get back to the drawing board, man. So hopefully Miles Crawley could play better. The running game has been consistent all year long. Chance Williams and Floyd Chalk, those guys, those are all conference performers. Both of them. If not, at least one of them are all conference performers. So shout out to the run game for Grambling State. But Grand Fam, relax, man. Relax. Y'all still have 2 games left. Y'all should not be calling for his job just yet, man. You got time. Just give it time. You'll be all right. I promise you. You got 2 games left.